Good morning, everybody. Harriet, what are you doing? She's playing with a water fountain. She likes it now. What was this? It's a dress, and I'm sitting on it at the back, sort of. So, I noticed a couple of comments on one of the videos I posted yesterday, asking why I come on with jacked up trees. What are you talking about? Jacked up. They've gone. Through no fault of my own, because of alendronic acid medication. Take your little self off and read up on it. I think there's only like 1 or 2% of people who are unfortunate to have the reaction that I had to it. I'd had a lot of the alendronic treatment, firstly via pill, tablet form, and then lastly for the last few years via infusions. So each infusion stays in your body 30 odd years. So there's a little bit of info for you, you ignorant fool, and just read up on it. Chantal, all I can say is you must have so much time on your hands, really, to pick people apart, certain people. Why is it that you and your friend, yes, she's still your friend, Missy Moo, all of that was done for attention grabbing, because you're losing that many views and subs. You know, you're unfortunate in that you rely on YouTube for your income. Most who I'm friendly with don't. Hello, my darling. Hello, you come for a nose? Yes, I know. Yum, 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 yum. You haven't finished all your breakfast. What are you looking at? You are mischievous. But I love you. You know, most people who I was going to say play with, who I'm in contact with and talk to, we don't rely on income. We didn't monetize for a long time. Some of us occasionally get a super chat, very occasionally, which is lovely, from the people who send them to, you know, and show appreciation. That's nice. But we don't ask, and we don't insist either that people pay in order to comment. You're unfortunate, Voodoo, because YouTube is your way to make a living, and what a living it is. Don't go out on your own. You know that time you said you went to, can't remember which one it was, Starbucks, and I said that you must be the only Muslim woman who goes, inshallah, who drives out at 6 o'clock in the morning to go to Starbucks and sit in the car park and gorge on whatever food it is she's bought. Your face is getting bigger and bigger. It's getting redder and redder. Take a look. So, and then there's another one who commented that I'd told somebody to stop breathing, somebody in Kentucky. I can't see that I would have said anything like that. And if I did say something, it wasn't meant to be taken as literal, the same as my comment about prostituting the language, or whatever it was I said, wasn't meant to be taken as meaning prostituting oneself. Although one can prostitute oneself, one can prostitute one's integrity. It's all a way in which you choose to take these words. For example, somebody could say to somebody else, "I'll go and take a running jump." It's just something that's said, isn't it? Or I've got as much chance of doing that as the man in the moon, which means you've got no chance. Why are you picking up on videos from years and years ago? I've got over 1,000 videos, and you must have gone through the majority of them to pick up those words and add your own inflection to them. You don't know what's in my mind, so why don't you take a running jump? There you go. Take that whichever way you like. I'm thinking of jumping into a nice big swimming pool, or even the sea, if you're adjacent to it. Know what I mean? So I just think some people are really, don't like the word stupid, but they act stupid in a stupid manner, and they take every word. You see, here's another way of saying it. Every word is gospel. I'm not referring to the Bible here, although I am referring to something that's sworn upon. I just find it really odd that people would trawl back years in my videos to find a couple of words to pick up on, to try and make me look bad. I find it odd that somebody would come on and talk about jacking my teeth up. Jacking something up usually means levering something up. These have been levered down and out, if they've been levered at all. You talk nonsense, and my life is not going on hold because I've had teeth taken out. I've chosen to have them taken out because of how the medication has caused them to go. I'm not going to wait for them to drop out one by one, or I'm not going to wait years before I can get my smile back. I'm just going to have them all out. You can only do it, well, it said one by one from now on, one by one or 2 by 2 maybe, dependent upon how I heal this time around. You know, we're 6 years on from the onset, so fingers crossed. And then I will be left eventually with beautiful teeth that I paid for, probably, because I'm, as I say, having them out on the National Health Service, but wrong with my leg, on the National Health Service, but I'm probably going to be paying for the whatever is put there to replace them, and I don't know what that's going to be yet, except it can't be implants. Can't be implants because my jawbone has gone kaput. Could be implants if I agree to have them drilled into my cheekbones, which sounds awful. I'm not having that. And an awful cost as well, I would imagine. So definitely not that. I'm a bit ignorant as to what I can have. I haven't studied anything properly, and I need to. I was thinking of porcelain teeth as opposed to, I don't want anything, as I said before, anything clunky dunky in my mouth that is going to make me so I can't be comfortable, or so I can't eat. But am I ashamed of not having teeth in my mouth? No. Why would I be? It was a medical issue. Would I be ashamed if I'd had to lose fingers on my hand? Heaven forbid. Or, you know, lost an ear or something. Would I be embarrassed? No. Why would I? It's called life, and these things happen. And if by coming on here and sharing my story about the medication, don't take it without looking into it first, looking into it deeply, as I didn't. Let this be a warning to you not to do as I did, and just to take your doctor's word as being, you know, knowing it all, because they don't. They don't. And they don't tell you all the possible problems, and it should have been emphasised rather than just throwing you a leaflet. It should have been emphasised that if you had dental work done, which I had, I just had a root canal, and a feeling if you'd had dental work done, if you had problems with your gums, my gums were already not bad, but not great either, because of the osteoporosis, my bone loss and all the rest of it. I should never really have been offered that treatment. It was treatment for osteoporosis and also cancer, the hyaluronic acid. I shouldn't have been offered it, but I was, and I accepted it. And I'm not a stupid woman, but I will say stupidly, because I relied on, yes, this is the best treatment for you. And clearly it was not. What are you doing up there? Harriet? Harriet! Hello? She's having a wash. I guess you've just eaten your breakfast, have you? She's lovely, she is, really. So anyway, that's my answer to those who, if my looks offend you, don't look. At least I don't do something to my body, to myself. At least I'm not unaliving myself on camera for the sake of almighty dollars. And at least my story is a warning to people. And I hope they'll take heed of it. Whereas it's a cautionary tale. Whereas people like Chantal, Amberlyn Reid, you know, you just carry on gorging. Foodie's now decided that she's got binge eating disorder. Why? Why? Is it because you've got to give Salah a reason that you are as you are and you're going to seek treatment? You catfished each other. You catfished him with all the money you were making, 6 figures, $26,000 a month. This isn't that anymore, is it, since NADA? and that you were going to probably get him sponsorship to Canada, that you were going to be travelling all over the world, whereas you can barely travel to the lift shaft. I checked the weight as well, the maximum weight on that lift shaft, because it looks very, very claustrophobic, Chantal, seriously. And when you're in it, there's barely any room for anybody else. So anyway, as I say, if my looks offend you, if the fact that I've had medical issues offend you, then don't watch. Go and watch somebody who is deliberately unaliving themselves for dollars, and a man for dollars that they're probably never going to be able to spend. Because really, how much longer can she go on like that? How much longer? Binge eating disorder, my eye teeth. Back later, everyone. Bye.